Hello everyone, my name is Angie and this is my final. We're doing a study on how we can design a course to access globally. I've always been fascinated by education development, especially when it comes to distance education. As we all know, after COVID hit, everything almost have transferred to an online form, even go to a doctor or getting your citizenship. There are so many factors to choosing an online program, like affordable, and you can take class whenever you stay, whenever you go. So what we have here is the learning style is different between Western and Eastern. Why Eastern people prefer to learn abstraction style, why Western people like to concreteness in learning. And we can see it clearly. The Europe student base and Asian student base different when they're working at group work. Asian based students refer to balanced task allocation during teamwork, while students from Europe choose individual engagement over collaboration. Besides that, from an education and perspective, students from countries that belong to individualists like Americans aim to pursue education for self-development, while at the same time Chinese education aims for socialist development. This photo reveals various barriers to online learning. In contrast to poor communication and difficult to adjust learning style, are the highest vote for the pain point they receive in online education. Communication is critical to success in online learning and the hardest one to achieve for either student or even professional. There are three main types of interaction in the classroom: the learner and the instructor, between the learner and other student, and between the learner and the topic. A virtual meeting in the office to talk and listen to each other can be highly beneficial for both professor and student when dealing with cultural conflict issues. Good communication to exchange information, share that concern about a learning style, the lectures being challenging to understand by a different view of lecture. Moreover, design a course to meet global standards and views is helpful. For example, adjusting the content, such as visual cues, type screen display design. Sometimes images are misunderstood due to cultural difference. For example, thumbs up and hand sign have different meaning in other cultural. Or even when we talk about color, it can bring a different meaning in Pacific cultural. In Asia, red usually sign of success and wealth, but red in America it can be caution, warning. To avoid ambiguity, confusion, or offensive, use universal visual cues in training design, have content review for cultural sensitivity, and customize training for the specific audience to ensure maximum relevancy and understandings. From the student side, they can communicate more with their instructor to tell how they feel about the class, and they can improve it next lecture, as well as engage in class discussion to improve language barrier and understand other cultural to enjoy the interesting differences. The ideal life of an online class is provide quality education to all students regardless of location and time. So design a courses to avoid cultural barrier include contribute small the gap in communication between professors to student and student to student. In addition, the improve of design enhance the satisfaction and motivation for that student during the online class. So my question for you guys is, do you like taking online classes? If not, can you tell me why? Have you ever faced cultural obstacles in online classes? If yes, so what did you do? Do you have any advice for other students to avoid being offended by other cultural and improve their online class in a positive way? What advice would you give to an instructor who is planning on setting up and instructing an online class to avoid cultural barrier? Please share with me in a comment. Thank you. Bye bye.